right. Uh-oh.
There I am.
We're live.
Yep, we're live.
We got some sound.
Check the sound. We got sound. We've been pretty good lately.
We got a process.
Yeah.
Procedure.
All right.
Love a good procedure.
Yeah. So we are live. We got sound. Everything's clicking today. It is 350.
Start clicking.
Yeah. Welcome to the T350 Show. And we'll give a few minutes for some people to drop in on us. Hope everybody's having...
So you can shoot against me today?
Huh? If you want to. Everybody was... It's Taco Tuesday. Everybody tried... They're all going to get margaritas and tacos. Nobody wanted to stay and shoot. I bet if I'd have been offering live ammo, somebody would have stayed.
We can do that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, here in the city, we got to build one of them trailers, soundproof trailers, and build our own little firing range out back. So yeah, we'll give a couple minutes for everyone to bop in and join us. Let's see, what have we been up to? We went to the NBS show. We got back. We talked about that. We're working with a bunch of different folks that we met there at the show and at the SHOT Show. Getting some stuff for them. Getting some signature series and some elevation series handguards for folks. Getting some people set up as dealers. And getting ready to head to Alabama in March. We'll be in Alabama in about 3 weeks at the POMA
Shooter showcase.
Professional Outdoor Media Association Shooter Showcase at the Civilian Marksmanship Park in Talladega, Alabama. That's a mouthful, right? But we're going to take some guns down there and a case of ammunition, and these guys from the different media outlets are going to come and check out our stuff, and they get to shoot, and customers, different gun store owners, people like that will come and they get to shoot as well and check out the products, and guys will write articles about them, and hopefully some the local the folks that stop and want to check out stuff to have stuff for their store will want to buy some stuff from us. So always a good time. We had a blast down there last year shooting and meeting folks. And you can't beat Alabama for barbecue, right? And Talladega Super Speedway was right there. Just we got to time this thing right so that the race is happening on the same weekend. No, I guess not, because then the traffic will be insane. You won't be able to get a room for less than $300 a night. It'll just be a nightmare. But I would like to go to the Talladega race someday. It'd be fun. Yeah, we do find barbecue everywhere we go. Right. We go down south, we get barbecue. But no, we're here today talking about something. We've had this system for a little while, and I've been playing with it, and I'm pretty excited about it. And we've been interacting with the guys, some of the guys that work at Mantis, and this is the Mantis X10 dry fire training system. So, with the price and availability of ammo the last year, going on 2 years now, between the pandemic and the riots and everything that were happening, ammo became very hard to find. Ammo became very expensive, and dry fire training systems started to become all the rage because you could do a lot of stuff in the comfort of your home and not spend a lot of money on ammo. You want to go shoot 400 or 500 rounds of ammo at the range, and sometimes that costs you $400 or $500. That's hard to do on a pretty consistent basis, but you still want to get those trigger presses in. You still want to get those reps in and keep that muscle memory going, right? So this is a great way to do that with these dry fire training systems. And we hooked up with the guys at Mantis and got one of their systems. And, I'm not familiar with all the systems out there. I'm pretty familiar with this one now. And I've got to tell you, I really like this thing. So let's go through and talk about it a little bit. So what it consists of, the Mantis system itself, is you get the module is where all the magic happens, right? This is the transmitter that gathers all the data and feeds it to the app on your phone. Okay, so you will need a smartphone or a laptop that you can put apps on, and you can go to the App Store, any of the different various places. I don't know. I'm not an Apple guy, so I don't know what Apple has. That they have an App Store. I'm sure the same kind of thing. And you go to Mantis X and you download the app. So with this, you get obviously the brain of the operation here. This is rechargeable with a standard USB, not the USB-C. It does come with a charger. The chargers are actually over there on the wall right now. They're not in the package, but it's just a standard USB, right? Hooks into the wall with the square jack and charges. And I mean, it's good for hours. I haven't run this thing down yet. I haven't ran it out of juice yet, and I've charged it maybe 2 or 3 times in the months that we've had it. It comes with, so this system will work with anything that has a Picatinny rail, okay? Whether it's attached Picatinny, your pistol that has a pick rail on the bottom, okay? Anything that has a Picatinny rail, it'll mount directly to. Now, maybe you don't have, maybe you want to try this thing with your shotgun, right? They give you this adapter with the nuts and bolts for it. You can mount this right to your shotgun, and then you can mount this system right to your shotgun. You can mount this to your bow. You can mount this to your rifle. You can mount this anywhere. And in fact, they even give you a small Picatinny section, which you can, if I could get it out of there, okay, and you can mount that to the bottom of your magazine with a glue pad or a hot glue or something like that. They give you a screw for it if you have the ability to screw it in somewhere, but you can even, and it's got self-adhesive tape on it even, okay? So you can mount this thing to just about anything you can shoot. If it fires, you can mount this thing to it pretty much with all the stuff that they give you. Okay, nuts and bolts for all the different various attachments. A little bit of cleaning stuff, alcohol prep to clean the area before you mount it. Complete set of instructions and cleaning everything you need. So what does this thing do? Well, it attaches to either, like I said, your rifle or your pistol. Okay. You just flip the little lever up, slide it on, and it locks in place. Okay. Let me check, make sure I'm empty. I am empty indeed. Okay. So you go to your phone, you download the app, the Mantis X app. Okay. It's going to look like that. Okay. You turn this unit on, so the green light's flashing, and then you lay the weapon down on a flat, stable surface, and you hit connect. And it's going to scan for that unit. It's going to connect to it. Now you've got a whole bunch of stuff here you can do. You can do open training, shot timer, timed benchmark, compressed surprise break, kneeling, reload drills, cadence drills, hostage rescue drills. There's just a ton of stuff you can do here. You can join leagues. They have leagues within the system here that you can join. There's groups on Facebook that you can join. You can go through and get patches. You get into the league and start logging your scores and stuff into the leagues, and Mantis will send you patches. You can get patches for your jacket, your backpacks, whatever it is. So you get all kinds of cool stuff here. So for this, we're going to do a little bit of open training. Okay, what this does is it measures your trigger press. Now this can be used with dry fire, live fire, or CO2 systems. Okay, so you can mount this right to your gun and actually shoot it, and it's going to give you the same data the one thing you're going to get out of live fire is you're going to definitely get enhanced recoil data, because you're not going to get the recoil obviously from dry fire or the same recoil from a CO2 system. But what it does is it measures your trigger press before, during, and after the press. And it breaks it down into 3 different colors so you can see each segment as it's happening. And I'm going to show you all that in a second. Okay, so you have to set it up. You go through the settings. And, okay, so gun type, pistol or rifle. I'm on a pistol right now. I'm shooting right-handed. I'm dry firing. The unit is mounted forward, and it is mounted on the bottom of the weapon. Okay. So now I have to set the gun back down on a stable surface so that it calibrates, and I'm ready to train. Okay. So what you do then is, and you shoot just like yeah. So 7 shots. I'm going to do 10. Okay. Then I stop. Now, my average score was 89.9. Okay? And you can see these little red things right here. It's telling you what you're doing wrong. Okay? Why you didn't achieve 100. So you click on it, and it tells me I'm pushing forward. It shows me what I'm doing, and also explains to me how to not do that any longer. Okay, so it gives you real-time feedback, what you're doing wrong, and how to fix it. So I go to the next one, and I'm tightening my fingers. Okay, and it tells me what that means and how to stop doing it. Let's see what this one is. Slapping the trigger. Okay, I was, instead of coming to the wall, stopping, and pulling through it, I was basically jerking the trigger. Okay, and my last one was too little trigger finger. Okay, so I had too much. I was using too much of the tip of my finger, and it's telling me I got to get my finger a little deeper into the trigger. It gives me my average score, and then it gives me my score for each shot: 95.9, 82.6, 95.2, 85.8, and it gives me my time in between each shot. Okay, so again, my average score was 88 point something, and my quickest time between shots was 2.6 seconds, and that's with doing a manual reset and everything. So that's pretty good. Now you go to, all right, it gives you your different possible, right, and tells you the trigger press movement, your hand movement, and it shows you a graph of all the shots. This is the cool part of this, okay? This is the meat and potatoes of this thing. It goes through each shot, and it shows you, it breaks your trigger press down into 3 sections: before, during, and after the shot. Red, yellow, and blue. Okay, so blue is what's leading up to you getting to the shot. The yellow is you pulling through the wall, the actual shot, and then the red is the recoil after the shot. And you'll see it jumps way off, right? That's because when I got done, I'm pulling the gun back to reset it. If I had a trigger resetting system in my pistol, and you can see now if I go to number 2. Oh, yeah, just click number 2 right there. You go. It goes to the second shot and the third shot. Okay, and it shows me exactly what I got a little bit better. The first one was a little squirrely. I got a little bit better, but a little bit worse in some areas, right? So the yellow, like I said, is that, and the X, okay, you'll see the X on there. The center the bullseye is where you started to pull the trigger. The X is where the trigger broke. Okay? And that score is based on how close those two are together. If you got the X in the bullseye, you get 100. The further it is away, the lower your score goes down. Okay? So, and this works the same with an AR. And the nice thing about the system with the AR is this Blackbird. Okay? So what this is a trigger resetting system. I'm going to pop this off of my pistol, put my pistol away, and then I'm going to mount this system on my AR. Okay. Now, this is the Blackbird system. It's basically your bolt carrier group and your charging handle, and your magazine is your battery pack. It installs super easy. Pull your bolt carrier group out, you pull your charging handle out, set them aside somewhere where they're going to be safe and not get damaged. Load the system in, close it. Now this comes with a laser or without a laser, and it comes with a red, green, or a red or green laser, your choice. This little button right here can turn the laser on all the time or set it so that it only comes on when you actually pull the trigger and the hammer falls. I've got it set for hammer fall right now because when we do the Laser Academy, which I'm going to take you out on the floor here in a minute and show you, you want to only have the laser fire with the hammer fall. You load the magazine and you'll hear it. It engages. Okay? So now I have to recalibrate my system to a rifle. So I go to settings, I choose the rifle. I'm right-handed, I'm dry firing. My system is now mounted forward still, and it is on the bottom. Okay, and I'm ready to go. So I'm going to do the same thing with this that I do. No. It's probably charged. It's down here. I can grab it if you want to. Okay. So turn my red dot on, and I'm doing the same thing, right? But I don't have to charge it manually because the Blackbird okay, 10 shots. And you stop. Now, my average score was 89.5, just slightly higher than what I did with the pistol. It gives me the score for every shot, 88.8, 86.3, 89.5, and it gives me my split times, 1.43, 1.39, 1.35, 1.13. So a little over a second between every shot, and that's due to the fact that I don't have to charge it every time. I can do about a shot every second. Now this thing, it's full auto rated. The trigger reset mechanism is full auto rated. You can't outrun it. As fast as you want to pull the trigger, it'll keep up with you. You get the same information here, okay? I was jerking the trigger. How to fix that? Poor follow through, okay? And I know I was doing that because I was taking my eye off and I was looking at my phone to count my shots. So I definitely was doing poor follow through. That is absolutely the truth because I was literally watching my phone over here while I was shooting. So, that's how accurate this thing is. It knows pushing with your firing hand, okay? And it tells you how to fix it. Great real-time feedback, same information, and here you have that same, right, data before, during, and after. And you can see, everything red, blue is leading up to the shot, yellow is the shot, the trigger press, and red is after, or the blue is afterwards. I'm sorry, I got it backwards. No, that's right. Blue is before, red is recoil. Okay. Let my camera guy show you that up close. So it's a really cool system, gives you great real-time feedback. You don't get the recoil. You're obviously not, you're able to get on target faster. There's a pretty good one right there. That was a pretty good one. You can see how little yellow there is from the time I started the trigger press until the trigger broke. Is real fast, and that's what you're looking for. The shorter that yellow line is, the higher your score is going to be. You can see right there, 94.7. Yeah. The last 3 or 4 shots, I actually was looking through the scope. I wasn't looking at the phone because I got to see where I was, and then it was like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I was counting my shots after that. So, that's what the Mantis can do for you. Gives you that real-time feedback about your trigger press. And really, other than the recoil, your reaction after recoil, it's giving you that muscle memory, right? You're pulling the trigger, you're getting those reps, and it's giving you that feedback that says, hey, you're slapping the trigger, or you're doing these different things that's going to cause you to miss in live fire. So, if you work on that and actually take that feedback and try to stop doing those things, you develop that muscle memory that makes you a good, consistent shooter. So, that's the basic training system. Now, you get into what they call and I'll tell you, Mantis is a great company. They're always innovating, working on new products, new stuff's coming out. They are working on trigger resetting magazines for pistols, for all your favorite pistols. I know they're having some issues with the supply of springs right now. Go figure, everybody's having supply chain issues, but they are working towards having some, what it'll be is same type of system. It's a battery operated trigger resetting magazine. You put the magazine in and it resets your trigger. There's a couple of them out there. Dry Fire Mag. There's a couple different companies that make trigger resetting mags. So you can always get one of those and use this system with it, and you'll get the reset. This is still on. If this thing sits idle for X amount of time, it will shut off. Okay? But you can always check the green light and see that it's still on. It's nice, too. If you forget to turn it off, you're not going to wear your battery down, because in a few minutes, it shuts off. With the Laser Academy, so you get a host of targets you can download. You get, here's your control target. It starts and stops and it clears, right? All you got to do is shoot the laser at the different, whatever you want to do. You shoot the laser at it and then you're ready to go. Now that does all work through your phone, through an app as well. And, you have a dartboard, FBI qualification target, body torso silhouette, IDPA target, control, or just a regular 10-ring target. Another body silhouette target. So, their headshot target. So there's just all kinds of, a ton of targets you can use for training. They're all downloadable, and you just print them out, and everything works off of these barcodes. Your phone reads the barcodes, and it knows which target you're using and knows how to score you based on the drill you're doing. Really neat system. So we're going to go out. I've got some targets set up out here in the inspection lab. There'll be some guys out here probably inspecting some parts. So there might be some people coming in and out while we're trying to do this. We'll try to keep the interruptions down to a dull roar. Got to grab my phone. I need my phone. I got my rifle. And I got everything I need here to show you the Laser Academy. Okay. Andy's getting his...
Just like that?
Yeah.
You hear me now?
You turn it on and hook yourself up.
I should be hooked up.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay, so we're going to shoot from back here. And what I got to do is set my phone up with the Laser Academy app. So they make a stand you can get to set your phone up to do this. I was setting it up earlier here. Open shootings, single target. Okay. So what it's got to do is it's got to see the targets.
Rodney asked, do you find that the laser is spot on?
It's pretty close. You can use it as a bore sighting tool. It's definitely going to get you on paper. Is it spot on? No. I had my red dot sighted in on that, and I put the laser system in. And at the close distance here, obviously the up and down is going to be more off than the right and left. But the right and left was off, a few clicks. So it'll definitely can be used as a bore sighting device and get you on paper.
Okay, so that's got it. So you get the phone set up.
The phone is set up here. Okay, it sees the targets. It's calibrated. It's ready to go. You set the yardage. I'm about 6 to 8 yards here, so I'm pretty close because it's the limited room that we have.
Right.
So, again, the targets are on the wall here. Start and stop, clear. And then I'm doing the dot torture target.
So you got to put one in each?
What's that?
You're going to hit one in each 10?
Right. I'm going to take 10 shots, one in each dot.
Got it.
It thinks you're shooting because of the movement in front of the camera.
Oh, goodness. All right. So
That's all I got to do is clear it.
Okay.
Okay. So red dot's on. Oh, I need my battery pack. Won't work without the battery
Won't
pack.
work without the battery. Jimmy's going to get some battery. I wonder, can you guys hear me?
Can you all hear Andy?
Somebody say yes or no. Otherwise, I'll have to go check.
Okay.
All right, so Jimmy's going to start taking some shots.
All right, so I'm going to clear it.
All right, Lisa says she can hear me.
Okay. Now, when I hit start, it's going to beep 3 times, and then just like at a competition, you get the 3 beeps, then you get the 1 long, loud beep. That tells you you're ready to shoot.
Got it.
Oh, my red dot went out.
All
Okay.
right.
1 shot at each dot.
Does it matter what order you go in?
No.
Okay.
They are numbered, so I went 1, 2. I actually went 1, 2, 5, 8, 3, 6, 9,
That's what I
4,
was
7, 10.
Right.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I actually shot 11 times. Total score. I hit every target, but I took 2 shots somewhere. And my overall time was 16.24 seconds. That's because I spent so much time. My red dot shut off there for a second. I don't know why. But you can see it gives you there. I missed number 2.
Second shot.
I missed the second shot, but got it on the follow-up shot. My fastest split time was 3/4 of a second, just under 3/4 of a second, 0.71. And it shows you. It looks like they gave me a credit for number 10.
So you're right on the edge.
Just right on the edge.
All right, so now you're going to compete against me, huh?
You're gonna try it?
I'll try it.
Okay.
We'll get it set back up. Do you have to reset or get it set again?
Okay, so it's searching for the target. It's found the target. Now you'll shoot at the clear. That'll
Okay.
clear my score. And then you'll shoot at the start. And then when you hear the loud beep, you start going through and shooting the dots.
All right.
I get to be the cameraman now.
Oops, you get to be the cameraman now. All right, so that you can have the camera. Since I don't really know what I'm doing. So I did it from back here, and you can kind of get to where you can see.
Okay.
All right,
There
so
we
I'm
go.
going to clear it. Let's start it.
Okay.
Oh, it stopped it.
I think you hit start stop twice. It may have cleared it. It did. It cleared your score because you got to do it again now. You hit start stop twice, so you stopped it and then
It didn't sound like it
restarted
did it. All right, so that stopped it, right?
Yeah. So hit clear. Okay. Now start stop. Loud beep. Start stop once. Okay.
I didn't do as well that time. I think I missed a couple of them. All right, you can tell me how I did. I got 5. I missed a bunch of them.
Oh, I hit the
Can you go back?
no. Yeah. Doggone it.
See, if you got big thumbs, it's hard to work the system.
Yeah. I hit the screen and cleared everything. Let's see. Oh, history. Oh, wait. Gotta go back. History.
Yeah. So this was my
Right there. Okay.
that was my pathetic.
And then this was your better one. Okay. So you got 9 out of 10. Total time was 10.47 seconds. And your fastest split time was 0.92 seconds.
All right.
Not bad.
Not horrendous.
Yeah. So that's what the Laser Academy can do for you. And then, like I said, you have all these different, based on the different targets that I showed you, you can do all kinds of different stuff in here. And then there are other stuff you can upgrade to the Pro Series. It does cost a little bit of money, but then you can do all kinds of more cool
Drawing
stuff. And you can use this with a laser that goes in your pistol, and you can do the same laser drills with your pistol.
Got it.
And they have a system set up where if you and your buddy both have these, you can shoot side by side and do competitions against each other. And then did I mention the new thing they're working on, the scenario based?
Oh no, you didn't
I
talk
did.
about it.
So they're working on a new system. It's not out yet, but it is a scenario based projection. The app loads on your phone, projects into a white wall, and you get one of those little projectors that you can Bluetooth to, projects up on the white wall, and they're going to do scenario based training, hostage, the
Three
different
gun.
stuff, just like the law enforcement does, right? Shoot, don't shoot drills. Is it a hostage? Is it a bad guy? The different,
Just
there's
moving target stuff.
moving targets, right? They're going to have all kinds of cool stuff. They're really looking to turn the dry fire laser system world on its ear. So
Very cool.
very cool stuff. We really love the Mantis system. We probably went a little long here today because
We
there's a
did.
lot.
But you're gonna do one more run.
I'm going to do one more round.
Yeah. Now that you're warmed up.
All right.
Set.
Okay.
Right. We got to do one more run. Come on. I need 10 out of 10.
I missed that last one. I know I did.
Well, you can hear because it says when you get one.
Yeah,
It tells you when you hit.
It does. It tells you when you hit.
Like those first number of.
I only got 5. Oh, it didn't record. All right, one more time.
Yeah, one more time. Come on.
We'll
That's
get it right here yet.
Yes. Get it set, and then you got to hit clear, right?
Yeah, maybe I didn't hit clear.
It seems still strange that it didn't record anything.
Okay.
Right,
Clear it.
in. All right.
And start.
Oh, that was a good run. Now don't touch anything
Don't
and
touch
screw
anything.
it up. Let's just see what we got.
Okay, we got 10 out
10
of
of
10.
8.23 seconds.
With,
Yeah,
a,
so
with a split time of 0.65 seconds on the fastest one.
yeah, so that's pretty slick. This is why I don't compete with the pros.
So,
All right, good stuff.
yeah, a lot of fun. You know, the whole system without the laser is about $400 and some dollars. With the laser, all the goodies, it runs you about $500. Seems like a lot, but it's really not when you think about the price of today's ammo. You know, $400 or $500 can be dumped at the range pretty quick.
Yeah, if you want to get really good, you need the reps.
Right? You need the reps if you want to get good. So this is a good way for you to get reps. You could be sitting in your living room watching TV. You know, when we first got this thing, I had lasers shooting all over the office. I was going crazy with it. So you can train just about anywhere you want. And, you know, it's just a great system. We can't speak highly enough about it. So that's the Mantis X10 system. And hope you guys join us next week. We'll be here doing some gun stuff. Thanks. And remember, you don't need to be an expert to build your own AR, to upgrade it, or maintain it. We're here to help you do that. Thanks.